Good morning, everybody, and welcome to What's Real in Real Estate, where we talk about what's really happening in the real estate market. I'm Ellie Morris with Signature Real Estate Group, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today. And we've got a great guest, Lester Lumbad, from he's the president of the Southern Nevada Veterans Chamber of Commerce. We'll get to Lester in a minute. I want to take a few moments and talk about the numbers, folks. For you buyers, things could not be better. Rates have come down. We have over a 4-month supply of homes today. If you think back to about 6 months ago, we didn't even have a month supply. So you've got a lot more to choose from, and sellers have to cooperate a lot more now than they did back then. So that's pretty good. So keep that in mind. A couple of things I want to go over. You got to be excited about the Raiders. I know I am. They won last week. They're playing again tomorrow. I'm hoping it's going to be a great year, but I'm really excited about the Aces. Those gals are going to kick some tail tonight, win the second game. They could wrap it up tomorrow, I believe, and move on closer to the championship. One more champ. We need a championship here in Las Vegas. The Knights didn't quite do it. Maybe the Aces will. A couple things I want to mention about VA Rep has a couple of events coming up on September 8th at Rainbow, just south of the 215 in the southern corridor of the valley. At 4:30 on September 8th, we're doing our quarterly mixer. Come on and stop by. What we're asking you to do for admission is just bring some school supplies. We're donating school supplies to veterans' children who can use them. So bring all the school supplies you can. We'll have some fun there. And on October 8th, we're doing our annual poker run where we raise money for our local veterans. That's going to be a lot of fun. So any questions, you can always reach out to me at 702-236-1095. You'll find me on Facebook easily, and we'd love to have you come out there. All right, let's get to Lester. I'm ready, man. Lester, welcome aboard, man. Glad to have you here, buddy.
Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate you having me, man.
Oh,
Glad
great.
to be here.
Lester is a veteran. You were in?
I was in the Air Force.
Air Force.
My wife was in the Air Force as well, so that's actually what brought us here to Vegas about 5 years ago. Yep.
All right, great. So you've only been here 5 years, huh?
Yeah, we're relatively new to the community still, but we love living in Las Vegas.
Good.
It's been a great experience so far.
Where are you from?
Originally from California.
Okay.
I grew up in San Diego. My dad's retired Navy, so he spent the majority of his career there in San Diego. Moved up to the Bay Area. He retired from Treasure Island in San Francisco, so we lived there. And then I joined the military, went active duty a year later after he retired. Yeah, so
that's great. Yep. Anything else? Tell everybody else what's going on with Lester. Tell us who you are. I know you're from San Diego. We got that part now.
Yeah, from San Diego. I'm a pretty normal guy. Married with 4 kids, so I'm pretty busy guy.
Yeah, how old are the kids?
I got 2 boys and 2 girls. My oldest daughter, she just started high school this year, so she's 14.
Wow.
Yep. And our two boys who are in the middle, they're 10 and 8, and then our youngest daughter is 5.
Yeah, you are a busy guy.
Yeah. Yep.
There's nothing like kids.
Yeah, we're just trying to enjoy the moment while they're that little.
Yeah. Because listen, it goes fast. Yep. My kids, my boys are 31 and 33, and I still think of them as my little kids.
Oh, wow.
But they're bigger than me now, so they're not so little. It does go fast. It goes real fast. Well, listen, Lester, take a little time. Tell everybody about the Southern Nevada Veteran Chamber of Commerce. It's a new chamber. Talk about it.
It is, it's new. And some of the things that we're doing that I feel separates us from some different groups in the community, and is that we do a lot of the things that chambers typically do in the community, where we support small business development. We try to get our members as best as we can plugged into the various resources that are available around the community to get better educated. We have great mixer events that have had a lot of positive reception in the community since we've started. Just this past November is when we opened up membership. So, like you said, we're pretty new. But aside from doing all of those things, we take the relationships and a good portion of the revenue that we create from doing those things and plug it back into the community, into 4 specific areas of the veteran community that we've identified. Those 4 areas being veteran employment, veteran entrepreneurship, veteran education, and veteran advocacy. What that really means is, in those 4 areas, we're mainly focused on not reinventing stuff that already exists in those 4 areas, because there's a ton of resources that exist here in the Las Vegas community. There's a ton of resources that exist in a lot of different communities where veterans have a strong presence. So instead of recreating stuff, instead we want to partner and promote collaboration with the groups that already exist in the community that are doing things in those areas. At this point, we've created relationships with probably 30 to 35 different groups.
Well, that's great.
That are doing amazing things in the community. And again, it's just about increasing overall visibility of what everybody is doing, because resources can be used if the people in the community don't know about them.
What has it really motivated you to get this started? And did you start it by yourself?
Yeah, initially it started with me, and then I was able to partner with a lot of great people around the community as I went around networking and just meeting new people. But the reason why I started it was, originally, before my family and I moved overseas, we moved here from the UK, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were living out in Laken Heath Air Force Base out in England. And during that time, I ended up taking a hiatus from employment. Before that, I was working for the DoD as an engineering contractor. So when we got here, I ended up having to make a pretty abrupt, not abrupt, but like a completely different career direction, from what I was doing before, working for Raytheon to being, in the entrepreneurship area, which made a lot of sense because of our family lifestyle, very busy. So went that direction. Then I discovered a lot of the challenges that people face from taking on entrepreneurship and not having an established network in a place like Las Vegas, and not being plugged into the resources that you need to be plugged into to be successful. So I kind of took those experiences, and I was like, I'm sure I'm not the only person in this community that is looking for something like this. Started looking for a veterans chamber, discovered that one didn't exist. So that's kind of how it started.
No, that's great. Yeah. And a lot of people, like myself included, I've been here 17 years. When I first came here, I didn't realize what a veteran community Las Vegas is. We have, I think there's over 200,000 between retirees and active duty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a huge population out here in Vegas. It's roughly about, in total, from everything I've seen, about 10% of the population is veteran connected in some way.
That's correct. So, that's right. And when you think about it, 10% of the total population, take the adult population only, is a lot higher than that.
Yeah.
So it's a big part of you probably have been down to the Leatherneck?
I have, yeah. I was just there yesterday.
It's a great place, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Ghost is an awesome guy. Go check it out.
Yeah.
I've never been. Love it.
Leatherneck's over on Arville and Spring Mountain.
Yep.
And it's a little museum for the Marines.
That's right.
But everybody goes over there to celebrate the service. It's a great place.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. It's kind of a local institution in the community.
Yes, it is. And they sure treat you right. They sure take good care of you. It's a great place. All right, cool. So what have you guys got going on?
Man, we have a lot of things that are upcoming. We have a great event that we're really excited about in October 15th. We're partnering with the Howard Hughes Corporation over in downtown Summerlin. We're going to be having an outdoor festival to try to highlight all the different veteran organizations that we've partnered with in those areas that we've mentioned, but it'll also be a community fun day where we're going to be having a cornhole tournament and a beer garden. It's going to be supported by Nevada Beverage, and we're really excited about those things. And
that sounds great.
It should be a good time, so come out.
How big's the membership now?
Right now, membership, we're sitting at about 120 members.
Good for you.
In November. So
less than a year.
That's
fantastic. I remember I was at the kickoff. It was at the Rockstar, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah, it was at the Rockstar at the golf.
I can't think what that place is called.
Yeah, the Las Vegas Golf Center.
That's good. There you go.
Yeah,
that's right.
It was a great time.
Now, I was going to ask you. I wrote down this question to ask you. You kind of answered it. Why you started another? We have so many chambers in this town.
Yeah.
But you said this is the only one that focuses on the military.
Yeah, we and just to be clear too, like we haven't limited our membership to only veteran-owned businesses. It is open to non-veteran-owned businesses, to military spouse-owned businesses, to completely non-veteran connected at all, but just wanting to be a veteran supporter as a business. But when it comes to being a Veterans Chamber of Commerce, again, it's about making sure that the veterans who are in our community, whether they already live here or they're coming into Las Vegas, because a lot of people do move here from different areas, that they have the support and they have the access to the resources that they need. But then not only in the entrepreneurship space, but also in the other areas of that have to do with quality of life, professional development.
So if somebody is interested in learning more, how can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so you can visit our website. It's going to be www.snvcc.org, or you can feel free to email me directly. I'd love to answer any questions. My email is going to be Lester Lumbad, all one word, at snvcc.org. And I can, if I don't have the answer for you, in terms of other things that are going on in the community, I'll definitely do my best to find the answer for you. But everything that's going on with the organization, I'll provide any information that you need. So
you've been in Vegas for 5 years.
Yep.
And you said you like it.
I love it. Yep.
What do you like best about it?
Oh man, two things really. The convenience of everything that you need is really within 10 to 15 minutes of anywhere that you're at. It doesn't matter where you're at.
That is true.
Yeah, you could be in Henderson, you could be in Summerlin, you could be in Centennial Hills or anywhere else in town, and you have access to pretty much the same stuff that everybody else has access to.
It's really a small town.
It is.
And especially you coming from San Diego. I'm from Detroit. I mean, to travel from east to west in Detroit at rush hour is a 2-hour drive.
Right.
I can go from the northwest to the southeast at rush hour, and maybe it's 35 to 45 minutes.
Exactly, yeah.
It's really just unbelievable how, and you're right, anything you want, you got here anywhere in town.
Yeah, we love it. And, like you said, the traffic is, we used to live out in Washington, D.C. for 7 years. That's where my wife began her military service. And traffic out there is a nightmare for anybody who's ever been to the D.C. area. It's pretty tough. So to come out here and, like you said, be able to get from point A to point B within a manageable amount of time it's a game changer.
Isn't it? Yeah. Who wants to spend time in the car in traffic, especially? It's just terrible. So you've been here 5 years. Have you got some favorite things that you like favorite restaurants?
Oh man. That was the other thing I was going to say was my favorite thing to do is just eat.
Hey, this is a foodie's heaven, man. I mean, if you want whatever you want, we've got it, and plenty of it.
It's really too many choices to the point where if you're not smart about it, it can actually get kind of dangerous.
Do you do the strip much?
Not too much. We, my family and I, my wife and I, we're big fans of several places at Spring Mountain, a lot of the Asian restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
We're there pretty much.
You want to plug one? You got a favorite?
Yeah, there's a place called District 1
on
Spring Mountain and Jones, and it's excellent. They got this really good oxtail pho. It's I would recommend that place.
All right, good. Do you see many with kids? It's hard to go see shows. There aren't a lot of shows. Have you been to there's a great show, Mac King. Have you heard of that show?
No, I haven't.
Look for it. Your kids would love it.
Okay.
It's a kid's show. He's a magician. And have you ever heard of him, Beta? Does a great job. I took my kids when they were little to see them, and just a really clean, good, fun, Vegas-type show, but for kids.
Okay.
I think he's at the Excalibur. The other thing we have out here people don't realize is the outdoor activities we have.
Yeah.
Have you taken in some of that, like Mount Charleston? Or
We actually haven't yet, just because when we got back here overseas, we were spending all of our available time going back and forth to California to see family. And then the pandemic happened. So, but what we definitely want to focus a lot of our time going to visit, like you said, Mount Charleston, Red Rock, which we've done those things, but even the other surrounding things.
Valley of Fire.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Arizona, we want to go to Sedona soon and check out, Bryce Canyon.
Another nice place to take the kids if you want to get a little break from the heat, although it's still hot, but the water over in Willow Beach. Have you heard of Willow Beach?
I haven't. No.
Do you know where the bridge is that takes you over the Colorado River by the Hoover Dam?
Yeah.
You get over that bridge on the Arizona side, you make an immediate right in the first main street, take about a 15-minute drive. Willow Beach is an Arizona State Park. The water is crystal clear.
Nice.
Just beautiful. Beautiful. It's a nice little getaway, and maybe it's an hour drive, an easy hour to 45-minute to an hour drive.
Too easy. Yeah, we'll do that.
And you got to get up to Mount Charleston.
Yeah, we've been there a handful of times.
Oh, you have? Okay,
We do enjoy it there. Yeah.
That is great, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
Nice little break.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we love Mount Charleston. So, but yeah, just plenty of cool stuff to do out here.
No, there really is. There really is. We got to wrap things up shortly, but I want you to one more time tell everybody is how they can get in touch with you if they want more information on the chamber.
Yeah, sure. So again, our website is www.snvcc.org, or feel free to if you go to our website, check out our events calendar and plug into us directly by attending some of our upcoming events, and we'd love to meet you in person, chat with you, and just kind of if you meet me, tell me that you heard about us from Ellie's podcast, and your drinks on me. So
that's great. I'll tell you what, I went to that event you had over in Tivoli, and what a crowd.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. It was a nice place too. We really liked
a lot of nice people.
Venue. Nice people. Yeah, it was a good time. So
it was good.
Appreciate you coming to that.
Oh, it was wonderful. Listen, thank you very much for taking. I know how busy you are, for taking the time out of your day
Thank you for having me.
Spending a little time with us. Really appreciate it. And good luck with the chamber.
Thanks,
good luck
sir.
with the family, and welcome to Las Vegas.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Beta. Thank you for another great show. Everybody, we will see you all next week. Have a great week. Be safe out there, and be nice to everybody. Thanks. Bye-bye.